start out, you're going to want just a bunny figurine. You can grab these at Goodwill and thrift stores, places like that, just an old bunny figurine. And we're going to use some texture sand medium by Deco Art and a few different paints. I'm using Apple Barrel's Country Gray. I'm going to use white by Apple Barrel. And then I'm also going to use Apple Barrel's Dark Granite. And we are just going to start by removing the stuff that's on there. This one has some ribbon and some little flowers. So I just used my heat gun to heat that up and then just pry it off. And then it was pretty dirty. It had some grime on it. So I'm just using some cleaner to just remove all the dirt so that the paint will stick a little easier. And I'm going to take my texture medium and mix it with the Country Gray and just paint a coat onto the bunny with a brush, and then I'll just dry it. Now I'm going to take a sponge brush. You could also use a pouncer, and I'm going to start just sponging on more of the medium. I want to get it a little bit thicker and add a little bit more texture to it. So I'm just kind of using my sponge to just sort of sponge it on, adding that extra texture and extra coverage. I did use quite a bit of the medium. Honestly, the more you use, the more texture you're going to get. And it is supposed to be concrete after all. So we do want a lot of texture on there. It's super cute as it is, and you could totally just leave it just like this. I think it's really adorable, but I felt like concrete had a little bit more color variation to it. So I wanted to add some more colors into it to make it look even more authentic. So I added just a little bit of the dark granite, and I'm just taking a chip brush and I'm just going to start by just stippling all over just to start adding a little bit of different colors in there. And I'm really just kind of working in steps and just sort of, going just as I go, trying to decide what looks right. I decided I want a little bit of raw umber in there, so I grab a little bit of Apple Barrel raw umber. And you just keep working it. You can add more of the lighter gray if you need to, more of the texture paint. Just keep working on it and just kind of messing with it until you like the way that it looks. So I'm drying it right now, and then I'm going to come in. Right now I'm fixing the top where I had my finger on it, just kind of removed the paint. And then I'm going to take some white and start coming in with some lighter shades. And I'm just doing just a teeny tiny little bit of white. And I just start working in with some more lighter tones, and you can see how it's really starting to come together and starting to look more and more like concrete as I go. So just keep working at it. Just kind of play with it with layers and different colors and shades of gray, and just use a pouncing motion with your chip brush to just get that real authentic concrete look.